Right guys, Will here from ZaltekReviews.com. As you can see, I've been saving this one for the video. This actually arrived on Monday. And Jody from Just One More Watch, he decided to publish a review on Cestrian watches the other day, and I was like, bastard! Right, anyway, I've been saving it anyway for this video. So what I'll do is I'll unbox it, go through all the specs and whatnot, and give you my thoughts at the end. So without further ado, play the intro. Aye, I was sitting the other day and got a notification on my phone. Jodie's uploaded a new video, because I do watch all Jodie's videos, you know, as like most of you guys do. And up popped Cestrian watches, and I'm like, oh, for God's sake. Good timing. Anyway, let's get into this. Like my scabby knife. Oh, that didn't sound healthy. Oh, hang on. Oh, I think they used super glue on this fucking thing. I nearly stabbed myself on the leg there. Right. Let's see. That's my invoice. Yes, because this is not sponsored by Cestrian Watches. I did reach out to Cestrian Watches, but they didn't even have the decency to reply to my email. So I thought, right then, I'll just buy it. It's not if it's expensive. So if you're watching this, Cestrian Watches, how about replying to my email the next time? Right, so here we have it. The Master Series, and this is the newer version 2 that's just been released, or released recently. Right, how'd you get into this thing? Oh, one of these jobs. Simple box. But then, what would you expect? You got a warranty card in there. Cool. And obviously, I ordered the white one. Right, let's get rid of this. Right. I'm not going to size it up or anything in this video. Wait a minute. I'll zoom in a wee bit. Hold it. Right, aye, price of these, they're only 145 Great British pounds. Cheap. Now I'm expecting cheap, but first impressions, I normally check that first. And I'll check, well, obviously there's not going to be any alignment issues. There's no as if it's a dive bezel or anything, and it's totally fixed. And you'll also notice, unlike my previous videos, this is brand new at the box, so there'll be no complaints. Oh, there's a wee bit of dust in it, a wee bit of dirt. There's not, it's brand spanking. So, first impressions are actually good. Now, Let me just have a quick look at this without looking through the viewfinder and the camera. Ah, yeah, I quite like that actually. £145. How the hell do they make a profit? Order about 4 trillion at a time, maybe? Obviously, it's still covered in the plastic and everything, but first impressions are actually pretty damn good. Build quality's good. That's for the finishing. Brushing's it's better than some Seikos I've seen. I like it. Right, I'll go through the specs that I can't, because of all the plastic and that, I can't lie it down normal. Just leave it there. I'll just leave all the plastic on. I'll fix all that later. There won't be any B-roll or anything, because I normally do all my B-roll stuff before I do the main review. But I'll let you know how I get on. I do like it, I've got to say. Right, I'll tell you the specs of it. This is basically the specs that I've took from the website, blah blah blah. So it's not my own measurements, it's their measurements, etc. But as I say, first impressions, pretty bloody nice. Aye. I'm impressed. We'll see what it's like as I go on, because obviously once I've done this, I'll size it up, take all the plastic off, and wear it, you know, for a good few days, because it's like when you review a car, you can't really get a sense of it until you drive it. So I'll see what it's like when I wear it for a wee while. You know, test the loom and everything, and wearability and comfort, all the usual shit. Right, I'll give you the dimensions. Right, I'll move that out the road so I can put my shit down the left hand side. Right, case diameter 40mm, total thickness 12mm, lug to lug 45mm, lug width of 20mm, total weight, not sized obviously, total weight as is 145 grams. So it's actually ticking all the boxes for me. The movement inside it is a Seiko NH35, 21,600 vibrations an hour, hackable self-winding, 41 hour power reserve. The case is brushed and polished. As you can see, the bezel's fully polished. It's actually really nice. Brushing on the sides. I mean, I've seen better finishing with the brushing, but it's not bad. Nice transition between the brushing and the polishing. Brushed on top. This is exactly, this is exactly how I would go ahead, like brushing. I don't like polishing on the sides, so I'm glad they went with brushed. Then a polished chamfered edge that runs right along the top there. Brushing on top. Female end links on the bracelet. Well, that's a bit stiff, it might be the plastic though. No, that's fine. Aye. Polished bezel. Now, when I ordered it, I thought maybe this dial is going to be silver rather than white, because that does happen sometimes, but I'm glad to report that it is, excuse me, perfectly white. Oh, quite shocked. Excuse me. Right, flat sapphire. Yes, sapphire glass on a watch at this price. It does have AR coatings on the underside, and I have to say, good job. Another thing that you get sometimes with white watches, especially at this price point, not that I buy many white watches at this price point, I thought that's going to be pretty much not legible. But gunmetal surrounds on the applied indices, that's another bonus. The logo is applied as well. The frame on the date is sunken into the dial, that's another plus point from me, another tick. This is really nice. Starting to think, why do I spend hundreds, thousands on other white dial watches when you got this? I'm impressed. There's got to be something wrong with it, eh? £145. Alright, the clasp isn't exceptional, but it's still got the milled scissor hands. Okay, it's pressed upper, which I expected. 3 levels of micro adjust. I mean, that's the bare minimum. I wasn't expecting the class to be like Christopher Ward level or Formex or anything like that. Oh, talking of Formex, no, I'll keep that for later. I do have something new coming from Formex, by the way. I wasn't expecting. I mean, I was expecting worse, but I'm pleasantly surprised with this watch. Push pins for sizing, well, I kind of expected that. A longer bracelet would have been nice, but to be honest, this is what I expected, like spec wise, but the build quality and the finishing is far better than what I expected, I tell you that much. It's really nice. Right, where was I? The dial, it's like a matte dial, and as I say, applied indices, nice hands. Our hands like an arrow tip there, and what's the minute hand? Oh. Printed minute track there. Nice. Right, next. According to this, the loom is Swiss Super Luminova. It is both C3 and BGW9. I wonder why that is. No, sorry. I think the hands are C3 and the hour markers are a combination. Aye. You can see that there on the 12 marker. See it, it's split. So it's going to be C3, the long parts, and BGW9 on the wee dots underneath, I'm guessing. But time will tell. As I say, it's not really a review, it's just like an unboxing and first impressions. And as I say, I'm impressed. Water resistance is 200 metres. That's a lot more than I thought it would be as well. You'd think this would probably be 100 metres, eh? The style of watch like this. Gada, go anywhere, do anything style watch. 200 metres. Screw down crown, screw down case back. It's solid, obviously. Let's see if I can get that in the light. It's all polished. I mean, that'll scratch up over time, obviously. I've personally brushed that myself. See that outer ring, the outer part there, I brushed that. But I'm nitpicking. This is phenomenal value. Excuse me. What's next? Oh, colour options. They do come in 4 different colours. You have this white one, obviously my favourite. You have a black one, a blue one, and a champagne dial one, a bit more on the dressy side. Personally, white one for me. These are available to buy. You can buy them at Watch Nation. That's a UK watch store. You can also find them on. You can find them on Amazon. I found them on Amazon, eBay, Watch Nation Direct, and you can buy from Cestrian Watches Direct as well. And they're all roughly the same price. But if you shop about, you might find, you know, £10–15 difference here and there. And on the cheaper side, I've not seen it any more expensive than the stated price of £145. So you might save. Oh, and it's free shipping as well. And the cherry on the cake, the top of the cake, is a 2-year warranty. Holy fucking moly. There's a lot of micro brands that could learn a lot from Cestrian watches. And you would normally think that being a UK brand, that, you know, the cost of manufacturing, alright, it's probably manufactured in China, but still, cost of living crisis and everything else in the UK, well, I know it's worldwide, but you think this would be a lot more. You'd think this would be a minimum, basically, of £199. Even that would be phenomenal. But they're doing it a lot less. Where's my invoice? And I'll tell you exactly how much I paid. Where is it? What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. I'm going to show you on screen, because it's got all my details on it. What did I pay? Aye, that's a good invoice. It didn't tell me what I paid. But I'll check and I'll put it up on the screen exactly what I paid for it. I know I didn't pay £145. That's for sure. Anyway, I'm very impressed. I'll let you know how I get on over time. Way better than I expected though. Way better. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. And if you're watching Cestrian Watches, Watch Nation, I'd like to take a look at your field watch and your dive watch. So, anyway, right, I'm just talking a lot of shite as per usual. Right, I'll see you in the next video, and that's it. Toodles.